And you know, not all solar panels are created equal. So why does Brian Milholland from Milholland Solar, Electric, and Roofing stand behind SunPower panels? He's actually here to explain. And Greg, I know we want to talk about a little bit about the company as well,
right,
but what the difference is in these panels too.
Yes, we did. And I mean, there's a lot of different types of panels and systems out there, and we really wanted to have Brian come today and explain the differences and what to look out for so you get an efficient system.
But before we do that really quickly, just give us a brief overview for anybody who's watching who doesn't know what you do.
Sure, we're an electrical contractor, been in business in San Diego for 26 years, and we have our electrical, roofing, and solar contracting license. So you're able to do solar installation completely under one roof.
So, Brian, I know you exclusively sell SunPower. Why is SunPower so much better than all the other manufacturers out there?
So SunPower is a manufacturer located here in California. So they've been in business for 25 years. They hold several hundred patents in solar technology. Their solar cell technology is about 24% efficient, which on these small San Diego roofs means you get about 40% more power out of a solar system with SunPower than you do a conventional system.
And that's really important because there is sometimes a limitation of roof space, so you need to maximize the efficiency of the panels, right?
Yeah, San Diego, we run into limitations with fire setbacks, so we've got to reserve some of the roof to allow firefighters up on the roof. So we have a very small footprint that we're able to put solar into. So by using a system that gives us 40% more output than a conventional system, we're able to really maximize the amount of power we're producing for the homeowner.
And I know there's two different types of inverters. There's string inverters and there's, what's the second type? Micro inverters.
Right.
And I think this is an example of a panel with a micro inverter, right? Well, what's the difference and why should somebody ask those kind of questions of what they're getting?
Right, so string inverters, all of the panels are strung together into one system, so they need to be on the same roof plane and the same azimuth. And again, with the roofs that we have here in San Diego, it's hard to get that, and it limits the amount of space. So with microinverters, we can put panels on every roof space on the roof, and we just wire them together with AC power. So it's a much easier configuration. We can use much more of the roof space that's available, and it maximizes the output of the panel. If we get shading on one piece of a panel, it doesn't take down the whole system.
So I know besides SunPower being probably pound for pound the best panels and system out there, there's something else that's very great about SunPower, and that's their warranty. Can you explain that?
Sure. So we've been in business for 25 years here in San Diego. We plan on being in business for 25 years in San Diego to help with our homeowners with the warranty, but companies come and go, things happen, and so God forbid that we're not around. You can pick up the phone and call SunPower, and they'll send out the closest SunPower dealer to service that system, because SunPower pays the construction company to come out to the roof to evaluate what the problem is with the system. They pay them to ship the parts back if need be. So all of that warranty is covered by the manufacturer.
So why would we go with anybody but SunPower then?
Exactly.
I don't understand. So what's the...
Exactly.
Oh, okay, that's it. You don't go with anybody else.
And before we forget, I know you wanted to show that this has a microinverter, and I know you wanted to kind of demonstrate what that looks like.
Right, so with this panel, the DC power is turned right into AC power directly on the panel through this microinverter, and every panel is its own producer in the system.
So in other words, it's the benefit of having each one independent rather than one goes out, the rest go out.
Right.
Love that. All right, we have a fan question real quick that we want to get to. Are the solar roofing materials I hear about from Elon Musk a reality yet? That's from Stephanie in Mission Hills.
So solar roof tiles have been around for a while. They are a reality. The problem is that they're very inefficient, and there's lots of points of failure. So we still have to wire each one of those panels together. So imagine each roof tile having to plug together, wire, and be wired together. So they are there. The ones from Elon Musk are not a reality yet, and it may be several years if they come out at all.
All right, listen, you need to pick up the phone. If you're even thinking about getting a quote, if you're even thinking about looking into solar, maybe you've already had a quote. You owe it to yourself to have Milholland Solar, Electric, and Roofing, Brian and his crew, give you at least one more. I promise there's a difference. I want you to call them, 619-320-7373, 619-320-7373, and you get 10% off up to $500 when you mention the Approved Home Pros. I'm telling you, you owe it to make that call.
Make that payment towards owning a system rather than to the power company.